Hi, my name is Brittany and this is my channel, Pineapple Grease. Like and subscribe and stuff. And today I have like a really huge unboxing of manga and stuff to show you. And I'm really excited. I ordered this stuff from Right Stuf Anime. It's a really cool website if you haven't heard of it. You can get manga for pretty cheap. And I ordered a bunch of it, and some of it is gonna not come till July, but some of it is here now. I have 3 boxes, 2 little ones and 1 really big one, and let's just open them and see what's in here. All right, this is box number 1. Wow, I'm doing a horrible job. Okay, nice. Oop. Some of this stuffing. Ooh, it's got like a little box package. Did you see what it is? Exciting. Alright, so we got volume 16. Takane and Hana, or Hana, with my collection. Yes, these. Ore-sama Teacher, volume 17, volume 15. Ooh, and then we got something new. We have Behind the Scenes, volume 4, volume 7. Ooh, and then something else new. Love Me, Love Me Not. This is Yosaki Saka. I'll get into it more later. I just want to show all the stuff and then I'll explain what it is in case you don't know. Ooh, and then I have The Young Master's Revenge, Volume 2. So far, we got a bunch of random volumes. I think that sort of shows you what's likely to come. They're so nice though about packaging the manga, because they like use this little extra box thing to like really protect it. Right Stuf Anime, man, they're like on point. I haven't ordered from them before until now, but they seem like they're amazing, and they're like very good at, I don't know, they're very communicative, which I think is good. Here, now we're gonna do the big box and see what's in here. This is gonna be like kind of incomplete because, like I said, like half my order is not coming till later, till July. So, but yeah, I bought a lot of things. And in July, we're gonna have Christmas in July. It's gonna be great. Christmas to myself. All right, open this sucker up. That is so satisfying. Ooh, did you see it? I gotta hide this. Whoosh. Oh, this tells me everything that was in it. I don't want you to see it because I'm pretty sure it had my address on it. Ooh, but this is like, this shows you like really well everything that I got. I don't know if you can see it. Ooh, what? I got Ore-sama Teacher 5, 28. Takane and Hana 15. Hana 15. Let Me Love You Not 3, Ore-sama Teacher 10, 13, Young Master's Revenge 4, Behind the Scenes 2, 5, Ore-sama Teacher 14, Love Me Love You Not 7, Ore-sama Teacher 16, The Young Master's Revenge, they're like all over the place, 3, and then Ore-sama Teacher 1, 2, 18, 9, Love Me Not Be Not, Volume 4, Takane and Hana, Volume 14, Love Me Not Be Not 4, 2, Ore-sama Teacher 6, 12, Behind the Scenes 1, Ore-sama Teacher 4, and Ore-sama Teacher 8. That's exciting. I'm going to get them all out. I think that one is a different set of things. So maybe we'll just go over everything that was in these 2 boxes and what they're all, give you a brief explanation of what they are and put them together. And then we'll open the other box because I think it's actually a different order. And that's what made it so these would come sooner, because Right Stuf has this weird policy where if any of your things have pre-orders in them or things that aren't in stock yet, then they wait until everything is in stock to get your send out your order. So I kind of ordered a couple more things after the fact, and then that makes it so that then they will send all the stuff that is in stock currently from your previous order too. So that's why I was able to get these to come, and also it's kind of an excuse to buy a little more. But yeah, we're gonna group all these together based on what they are. So I'm gonna push this out where you probably won't see it, but then I will show it to you, and I'm just gonna do that real fast. All right, so first of all, we have Behind the Scenes, volume 1, 2, 4, 5, and 7, because I think I also ordered 3 and 6, but I think they are just not in stock yet, so they'll come with my order that will hopefully get here in July. But if you don't know, Behind the Scenes it's by Bisco, I don't know how you say it, Hattori, who they made, it's the author of what's it called? Ouran High School Host Club, I believe. So this is another story by them, and it's like about these people that sort of make like sets and stuff and do like the behind the scenes work of movies and stuff like that. And that's why it's called Behind the Scenes. And I've only actually read like chapter 1, like the sampler, so I'm not totally sure what all it's about. The back says, Ranmaru Kurisu comes from a family of hardy, rough and tumble fisher folk, and he sticks out like a delicate artistic sore thumb. It's given him a raging inferiority complex and a permanently pessimistic outlook. Blech. Now that he's in college, he's hoping to find a sense of belonging, but after a whole life of being left out, does he even know how to fit in? It's 2 months in... this is number 1. It's 2 months into Ranmaru's college career, and if he's learned one thing, it's that he's really uncomfortable around other people. But when he stumbles into a zombie mob attack, he's totally forced out of his comfort zone. Of course, it's just a movie shoot, but when he wakes up from his ignoble faint, wow, they just wanted to use like all the fancy words. He's been whisked away behind the scenes with the art squad. Could this group of weirdos be what Ranmaru's been looking for all his life? I'm gonna go with yes, it is. But yeah, it was really fun looking, and I've already said this before in one of my other videos, but like I love theater and like acting and stuff like that, and I think it's really interesting to look into the behind the scenes stuff, because I think all that's really cool too. So I think it'll be really fun. I think the art's really cool. If you've seen her other work, you would know that. I only watched Ouran, I never read it, but I heard nothing but good things. The covers are pretty. Ooh. I can't hold them all at once. And then this one, which is kind of the least interesting. But, I mean, of the covers. I haven't read them. I don't know if it's the least interesting book, but yeah, it looks really good and I'm excited. So there is one on our list. We'll just kind of like stack them over here for now. So sure those gonna stay? Stay. Be good. Maybe we'll stack them here like this. And then they'll stay for sure. Okay. Now, what to do next on the list? Alright, we have The Young Master's Revenge, Volume 2, 3, and 4. And, I'm not sure what this was about. I think I read the first chapter of this too, like the sample thing that they give you. And it's one of those stories where he's like, I'm gonna get her, like, I hate her so much, so I'm gonna get her to fall in love with me and ruin her life or something. You know, kind of like Masamune-kun's Revenge. I feel like that was like the same story. I think there's a lot of stories like this, but it was like the whole thing is just 4 volumes, and I really like that because it makes it simple to be able to just buy the whole thing and be like, ooh, and then just read it and you have the whole story. Like the ones when they start getting up to like oh, it's like 30 volumes. It's a little annoying. I like to be able to just get a handful. But then at the same time, I do like it better when they're like maybe like 10-ish volumes. I think that's a pretty good length. When they start getting into like 30 volumes and up, like that's too many. Like 20 volumes is way, like, it feels like too many, because then you have to like, yeah, I don't know, you gotta pay more. And also I feel like there tends to be more stuff of like, oh, what's going on? It's just a lot of filler randomness. Anyway, I think this story looks cute and interesting. It looks like a very simple, like, cute shojo. That's sort of the theme of this, cute shojo, because guess what? If you can't tell, Shoujo Beat was like on sale. So these are pretty much all Shoujo Beat except for this next box that we're gonna get into in a little bit. But let's look at the art a little bit. Like, I think it's pretty cute. Yeah. I don't want to like spoil myself, but like they look super cute, don't they? Can you see it? Boop. Boop. Hopefully I didn't give you any spoilers, but yeah, it's cute. It looks like a cutesy read. I think our boy is like more cutesy, like it's more cutesy and less like, I am manly man. Like sometimes I don't know, sometimes guys look older and sometimes they look like really cutesy and little. Like he looks pretty little to me, but I don't know, I haven't really looked at it that much and I don't really remember. But I'm excited for this one too. There, we'll put it up there. Just do behind the scenes. And now, after talking about ones that are like a million volumes, let's get to Ore-sama Teacher. All right, so on the other end of the spectrum, we have Ore-sama Teacher. And this is missing some random volumes, but I ordered 1 through 29. 29 comes out. It is the last volume and it comes out in July, I think. And that's part of why Christmas in July is gonna happen. But yeah, so this is missing some of them that weren't there. I have, I don't know if you can see this, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 28. Isn't that random? But yeah, Ore-sama Teacher. So I have been reading this story for like a couple of years now. I've actually read most of it already. I haven't finished it yet, and I'm excited for when the last volume comes out. When they all come out, I'll probably make a book talk on it and go in more depth about the series as a whole. But I really enjoy this series. It's sort of a shoujo that's secretly like a shonen story. There's very little romance. It's a lot of just like delinquents running around being silly and like beating people up. So basically the story is about our main character, Maifuyu, and she was the head of a delinquent gang, but she got kicked out of school, and so now she's transferred to this school where it's like she gets transferred to this other school, and then it turns out that her old childhood friend is a teacher there, and she has to help him try and fix the school, because it's become a very like delinquent haven school where all like it attracts tons of delinquents to it. And meanwhile, Maifuyu wants to live her life as a girly schoolgirl and not be a delinquent anymore. And so she's trying to hide her identity as being like a super powerful girl. And it's really fun because, I don't know, I really like stories where the main characters like kick butt and she's super powerful and she's the one that like is saving the day all the time. She's really cool, and it's not like she's some damsel in distress that's just gonna trip over stuff all the time and be like, oh no, save me. And it's really funny and I really recommend it. Get excited for my book talk that I'll make when I get the rest of them. But yeah, so that's Ore-sama Teacher. So next we're gonna talk about, this one's probably more boring because I already have a bunch of them, and that is Takane and Hana, or Hannah. I'm assuming it's Hana. I feel like Hana sounds more Japanese. Hannah's like how we American Englishy type people would say it. But yeah, I got 14, 15, and 16. And I think I've ordered all of them. They're coming to an end soon. There's like 2 more that I think I pre-ordered. And then maybe 1 more after that. Like, I think it might end at like 19. But it's finally wrapping up to the end. I'm really excited for it to do so. I really have enjoyed this series a lot. I've read all 13 that I have. So I'm really excited to read these ones. When I get all of them, I'll probably make a book talk for this too, once they're all finished. But yeah, it's really good. Somewhere around here, it went a little weird for me. But then it sort of like picked back up. And it seems like it's going in a good direction again. So that's happy. If you don't know what it's basically about this high school girl, Hana. Her older sister is supposed to go to an arranged marriage meeting thingy, and her older sister doesn't want to go, but it's like this thing arranged by like her dad's boss or something, so they feel like they really have to send their daughter. So instead, Hana goes, even though she's the younger sister and she's only like 16 or something. And so she's this little high schooler and she's pretending to be this like 20-year-old or something girl. So she puts on all this makeup. She goes to her arranged marriage meeting to meet this guy. This is like not the best picture of him, but this guy he's like this rich businessman that like his grandfather has a lot of money and he has tons of money, and then he sort of like insults her, and then she flips out at him and is like, what the heck? Like, why are you being so mean to me? I don't even want to be here, type of thing. And so of course he falls for her, and he decides that he's gonna make it his mission to convince her to like love him, basically. And he like becomes really annoying pursuing her and trying to like, I don't know, like he gives her lots of gifts and stuff to try and get her to go out with him. And it's really cute. It's a little bit like what's that new anime that came out? I read the manga and I don't remember. The manga is called something like It's Disgusting to Call This Love, but it's a similar story to that, I think. But I think this one is cuter, so that's fun. We'll put it over here with the rest of its friends. Oh, and the colors, well, they like are so much brighter than these ones. They were doing this thing with the color scheme where it was like, oh, different colors, and then it turned into like all this faded out sort of pinky gray nonsense. So this is good. It's good. More colors. So next I have Love Me, Love Me Not. And this one is, oh, I didn't say, but the Orisama Teacher is by the same person that made oh no, what's it called? Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun? Yeah, it's by the same person that made that. I haven't actually read that, but I liked the anime a lot, so just so you know. This one is by Io Sakisaka? Sakisaka. That's what I'm going with. And they made Strobe Edge. I don't know if you can see it, but I have Strobe Edge. And also, I think more famously, Aoharu Ride, or like Blue Spring Ride. I never actually read Blue Spring Ride. I want to. I watched the anime, and it was decent. It was kind of like, it's hard because it's one of those animes that just like ends. But it seemed cute. I really liked Strobe Edge. I've read a little bit of this one because I was like really excited buying it, and so I read some of it ahead of time. But yeah, it's really cute. So basically the idea is it's about, we have 2 main girls, this one, and I don't remember their names. I think it's Yuna and Akari? Or Akari? I don't know. But there's these 2 main girls, and basically they have very different approaches to love, where the one girl thinks like she's much more like the romantic and like sort of shoujo-y heroine, where she thinks like, oh, love is, you know, it just happens and it's this fancy lovely thing, and like you can't help it, it's like magical type of vibe. And the other one is much more like, you can sort of choose who you think would be best, and then you can grow and fall in love with them as you go. And so you find someone that you're like, they look like boyfriend material, and then you go, you know, it's a lot more like calculated about it, which is interesting. And then there's all these like dynamics of like, this person loves this person, but they love this person and that this person loves this person. Like there's a lot of like, there's like a love square almost of like different people loving each other, which is very common in shoujo, but it's like, it's very cute and sweet. And I sort of think that's what Io Saka seems to be good at. Very cute and sweet. It's got some sad stuff, but mostly it seems really nice. I've only read like a little bit. I think I've maybe read like the first 2 volumes. So it's okay that number 1 hasn't come yet and will come in July for Christmas in July. But yes, I'm very excited. Love me not. And we'll put that with Takane and Hannah. Or Hannah. Okay. All right. And now for the last books. The last books. I'm very excited. All right. So this box, I feel like, is much more weird and kind of has semi-random stuff. But yeah, we'll see. Boop. Don't want you to see my address. Oh, these ones are like wrapped up funny. They are like on point though on their wrapping job. Like, I like all the little box thingy that they put inside the box to help protect. Like, they're all about like protecting your stuff. Yes, I was so excited for this one. It's called Stupid Love Comedy, and I've already read some of it because I just, when I found it, I like to like read a little bit to see if I want to buy it, because honestly, like, it's hard for me to just buy something without reading any of it, because sometimes you'll just hate it and that's a lot of money to spend. So I read a little bit of it and it's so entertaining. Basically, it's about this, I think it's semi inspired by the author's life. Shoo. That's a lot of shoo. Sakurai. She has an interesting name. Shoo. It's kind of cute. Sakurai, but it's like semi inspired by her life because it's like about a shojo mangaka, and so that's like inspired by her, I think, a lot. And yeah, like the mangaka is sort of similar to the main character, apparently. At least that's what I've heard. And this story specifically is about our shoujo mangaka, who she's doing her thing with shoujo writing, and she gets this new editor who he's transferred over to shoujo, and he doesn't really like shoujo very much. Like, he kind of thinks down on it, because I think a lot of people do, even though shoujo is great. Whatever. But yeah, so he kind of thinks down on shoujo and on her. Like, he thinks she's as bad and she stinks. But then he realizes, like, oh, she's really passionate and she's just great and blah, blah, blah. And like, he has the dream of like helping make like the best special thing or something, and he thinks he can do that with her. So then they go through all these antics of like, why isn't your thingy done yet? And like, it's very funny and cute, and I'm excited to have the whole thing. This is like a bind up, I think it's either 2 or 3 volumes, and this is like the whole thing bound up into one. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited to read it. So I'm just gonna put that here. Oh, / you want to see the art? I have not been good about showing you the art. It's pretty cute, don't you think? Yeah. Let's look at the main guy. He was like super cute. That definitely helped. Ooh, let's look at these. This guy. I like this guy. I don't like the long-haired boys as much. I like my short-ish haired boys better usually. But yeah, he's the cutie. Which definitely helps. Definitely helps. Doesn't hurt. So I'm excited for that. Cute. That is like really big for that. We're gonna stick it here. Maybe we won't be able to see that. Oh well, I'll show it to you at the end again. Shoop. So they just like bound it. Oh, this is like so convenient for this, because it looks like they just like bound everything together with the things that went together. Ooh, these ones are wrapped up. Ha! Alright, so here, I like it when they come all wrapped up too. That makes me feel happy. So here we have my dress-up darling. My dress-up darling back. I feel like I knew it as like Sonobisk something, whatever. But my dress-up darling, volume 1, 2, and 3. I think volume 4 is also out, but it wasn't available at the time, so I didn't want to have my whole order be held until it became available, so I just didn't order that one, but I'll get it in the future. I've already read, I think, most of this, if not all of this, because I think the US printing is far behind the translators, because I started reading this, I think, before it started being printed in English, so I'm really happy that I'm able to pick it up. This is sort of an unusual read for me, because it is much more like boy focused, I would say, where like we have our main character, who's this guy. I don't remember his name. His name's Wakana Gojo. So Gojo, this guy on the back, can you see him? He's our main character, and basically he makes Hina dolls. Is that what they're called? Yeah, he makes like the little dolls that are like the little cool traditional dolls. I think they're called Hina dolls. I don't remember, but he makes those, and he kind of has a complex about people thinking like that's girly or whatever, and so he's had like someone said that to him before and made him feel really bad about it, so he kind of tries to keep it under wraps. But this girl, I don't remember her name either. Marin, this girl, she shows up and she wants to do cosplay, and she's horrible at it, and so he has a lot of experience making stuff from the Hina dolls, and so he helps her and makes her cosplay for her, and together he sort of like gets to see into the cosplay world and the anime world, because he's not really part of that. She's a huge otaku, and so it's really cool, and it's fun to see like the cosplay and stuff, and like how it all kind of works, and how I don't know, it's like it's always fun to see into like otaku type culture stuff, and so I think that's really fun about this story. And it's also like we get to see through the eyes of Gojo, who he like doesn't know anything, so that makes it helpful. And also like it's so fun where it makes you just want to do cosplay and stuff, and it's really nifty. Volume 4 is a little sketchy because she does like go sit out in the sun to make herself look tan like the character, which is a little weird, but yeah, I don't know. I like the story. I will say that part is a little weird. It puts a damper on things a little bit, but it's definitely a really fun read. I recommend it. It's by Shinichi Fukuda. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh at people's laugh, but I don't know. I'm not good at pronouncing the names, especially not with like out practice. Oh, these are like so much bigger, because I think, who is this? Who is the publisher? SC. What is that? Square Enix. That's another thing. I didn't know Square Enix like made manga. I think of Square Enix as making like video games. Like, aren't they the ones that made Kingdom Hearts and like Final Fantasy and stuff? Unless that's someone else. I think that's Square Enix. That's what I know Square Enix for. I didn't know that they like made books. But Square Enix. I don't think I have anything else by them. Whoosh. Published by them. Alright, let's see what's next. Oh, this is like a much bigger collection. I don't really remember what all I got of this one, so I don't remember what this is. It'll be a surprise for you and me, for both of us. Oh, okay, so this is like 3 different things. So we'll go like one at a time. So first we have... Ooh, I bet that over there. So first we have The World of Naruto, volume 4. This was only $2. It was like super on sale, so that was really exciting. Is this... Okay, I thought there was another book in there, so now I'm disappointed. But that explains why all of those were just... Yeah, alright. Anyway, sorry, that was probably really loud. This is The World of Our Naru, Volume 4. I didn't even know there was a Volume 4. I think I'd been told that there were only 3 volumes by my sister, who got them for me. I have Volume 1 through 3. They're somewhere on my bookshelf. They're right here. Whoosh. The World of Naru, Volume 1, 2, and 3. But yeah, this was only $2, and I was like, oh, I can complete the set for $2. It's been so long since I read this. Like, I mean, I didn't read this one, obviously, but it's been so long since I read these. I don't even hardly remember what they're about. I'm pretty sure it's about this girl who's like an alien, and she comes to Earth and meets this boy, and he like kind of like helps her try to live like a human or something. And they have like shenanigans and stuff that happen because she's an alien. And I think that's what it's about, and I think that's why it's like the world of Naru. She's Naru, and she's from a different world, and it's got like a little planet on the numbers. But yeah, I'll have to reread it, and maybe I'll do a book talk for this too if you're interested. This is like a much older story, which I think is evidenced by the fact that it's only $2. But yeah, I'll be excited to like revisit this old story and see like, you know, if it's still good. Oh, do you want to look at the art? I don't want to like spoil myself, but we can like do a little breeze through of the art. It's pretty, I don't know, it's pretty like oldish style, but it's kind of cool looking. Isn't it? But yeah, The World of Naru. Exciting. Volume 4, $2. That was like such a steal, which is good because this other batch, like this third box was like less on sale than all the other ones. Because it seems like Right Stuf, pretty much everything is somewhat on sale. But then they have like bigger sales. And yeah. And like, yeah. I don't know. And they always are tempting me because they send me emails and they're like, this thing's on sale, don't you know? And then it makes me just want to buy them. But I can't. I can't buy them just all the time. I only usually buy stuff every once in a while. So this is another story I have already read. This is the whole entire thing. It's only 2 volumes, so it's very short. And I was like, well, I've read it and I would like to just have them. It was cute and sweet and short, and a little too short. I think 2 volumes is a little too short in general. But I don't know, it was chill. It was chill and cute. And now I have it, and that's happy. It's about this lady and this guy that's like this really wealthy guy, and then becomes like homeless or something. And so he like takes pity on her, and she becomes his bodyguard. So it's this lady working for the rich guy as his bodyguard. But then, of course, there's love. So, yeah, that's, like, unprofessional. But, yeah. It's by Maki and Joji, who wrote, like, Happy Marriage. Happy Marriage. And also, I have Happy Marriage. It's, like, 10 volumes. And also wrote An Incurable Case of Love or something, which I have read part of. I haven't read all of it, and I was kind of And I don't know, I thought this one was cute, and I like the fact that it was only 2 volumes, and I needed like a little bit more money in my cart to get free shipping, so that was part of why I got this one. Maki and Joji, I don't know. Happy Marriage, I didn't like as much, because, I don't know, it was a little, like, sketch in some ways, where their relationship was pretty unhealthy. But this one, I think, is really cute and sweet, other than the fact that there's, like, the weird power dynamic of him being her boss, which always, I think, is a little sketch. But in these cute shoujo-y type stories, it's like, it's okay. We'll overlook it, and it'll work out. But, yeah, they got really cute spines, though. I like the bright colors. And then this last one is, like, the most bizarre story I picked up, because it really doesn't match with any of the other ones, where all the rest are pretty much shoujo-y stories. Behind the scenes, less so. I think it's more like just behind the scenes. I don't know if there's any romance in it at all. If there is, I feel like it's between those two guys. But I don't think so. I don't know. I've only read like one chapter. I think I read the sample of it. So, yeah. So this story is the Sorcerer King of Destruction and the Golem of the Barbarian Queen. And if you can't tell, it's very much like a boy's story. So, if you know what I mean. Because, yeah, it's like basically like one of those boy isekai stories. And then in this one, it turns out that it's like it's this guy, he's isekai'd into the world, but he has none of his memories. And he's supposed to be like this great like demon king guy. But he doesn't have the desire to like destroy stuff. And he's only really good at earth magic, and so he like makes a golem, and then his golem basically like helps him do everything. And I did read like a few chapters of this already, and that's what made me interested in buying it. But oh, this is volume 2. But I was a little sad because the golem that he makes at first is like so cute, because he looks just like a normal man golem. I don't want to like spoil you, but I think it's kind of evident by the fact that you see, like, if you look at the cover, then it kind of, like, you know that the golem is like this pretty lady. But yeah, I was a little sad because the golem starts out as this like really cute, like, I don't know, like normal looking golem that looks like this. I don't know if you can see it, like this. And it was so cute seeing like the normal, like very boring looking golem be all like hee hee hee, because he doesn't talk, but he has all these like cutesy reactions to things. But then that golem turns into this cute girl, which I think is kind of less fun. And it's probably just like your typical isekai. They're all kind of the same, but it looked fun. And I have these two, and I'm excited to read them. I have no idea how long this story is. I don't know if I will stick with it till the end, but I'm excited to read these, and we'll see. If you want like a more in-depth book talk, maybe I will do that. Maybe I can do that for like most of these, or all of them. We'll see. And yeah, here is everything that we got. We got Ori-sama Teacher, Stupid Love Comedy, My Dress-Up Darling, Takane and Hana, Love Me Not, Behind the Scenes, The Young Master's Revenge, The World of Naru, SP Baby, and the Sorcerer King of Destruction, and the Golem of the Barbarian Queen. It is quite a mouthful, but yes, I'm so excited. I kind of want to pick them up, but I don't want to hurt them. Also, shout out to Right Stuf, not sponsored at all, but they're amazing. Like, did you see how the packaging was? Like, all these books are so well cared for. I've ordered manga from like Barnes & Noble and other places and like Amazon and stuff before, and sometimes they come in the mail all jacked up, and it makes me really mad because I like to take really good care of my manga and make sure it's in like pristine condition. And this like came in pristine condition. Like, you could tell that there was a lot of love going into them. Like, they're really taking care of them, and it's like the only, like, it's like the biggest anime only like store, retailer, or whatever. So I just think they're cool. I don't know that much about them, so if like they're sketchy or something, you can let me know and I will stop singing their praises. But from what I've seen, they seem awesome, so I'm really excited. And they're so cheap, and I love it because, you know, manga is usually pretty expensive, and I don't like that because I'm poor, and I don't know, it's hard to buy something that you're gonna read so quick when they're so short. But they're so beautiful, and I do like to reread things, so I am excited, and they will sit on my bookshelf, and I'll have to rethink my bookshelves. And I don't know, if you ever want like to see my new bookshelves, I'll let you know when I rearrange them. I did get a new bookshelf over there too, so I'll be able to move stuff around, maybe move some of my regular books over there, or maybe move my manga over there and keep these ones over here. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this unboxing and manga haul stuff. And so I will talk to you later. Have a nice day. Bye.